and welcome here to TalkFCB, and welcome back to the channel, guys, for El Classico. Because once again here in the Super Cup final, it is a direct repeat of last season. It's Barça against Real Madrid, and this, by the way, it's a vital game, particularly on the side of Barça. We have everything to prove right now, and can we raise our level? Can we find a big performance and beat Real Madrid and kickstart 2024? And exactly how can we go about doing that? What do we have to do here to bring the game that we need, and who do we need to see? It is all coming up today. It is all discussed. So let's get to it. Because ahead of such an important and decisive meeting between these two teams, today's video is coming to you courtesy of Manscaped. Because they're all about the important finer details when it comes to men's grooming. Because just as we're hoping for a cutting-edge performance from Barça on Sunday, well, with Manscaped's Lawnmower 5.0, you don't have to hope. You don't have to worry about what's going to happen. It is a smooth shave guaranteed. How'd you like that there? Because with the interchangeable heads with the Lawnmower 5.0, you've got the option there of the trimmer blade, but you've also got something with more precision. You've got the option of the skin-safe foil blade as well, and you can get Manscaped's all-new and improved lawnmower as part of the performance and the platinum packages over on their website, which basically gives you everything you need to be looking good and feeling good. And if you head over to the Manscaped website right now, you can get 20% off your order simply by using the code TalkFCB at checkout there. So when you're finalising your package, all you got to do, put TalkFCB in, and 20% is taken off your total ahead of El Classico. Enjoy that discount now, and I thank all of you guys for the great support. But okay, guys, El Classico, Super Cup final on Sunday. What exactly can we expect from Barça? Because that's the biggest question. Coming into this game, we honestly have no idea what we're going to come out with next. Because I think in the game against Osasuna, in fairness, it wasn't a great first half, but the second half was a lot more encouraging. Now, obviously, we're not going to say everything is great now, but there was improvement. We did see a bit more movement in our play, a bit more energy, a bit more, honestly, excitement in our display, and that's what we've been crying out for. We need more life in this Barca team, and certainly in that second half, we saw signs that maybe there can be encouragement and improvement from this Barca team. But what we also have to say is, on Sunday, it's a massive step up in quality. It's a massive step up there in terms of our opponent. And we're all very much aware of that, because I think actually it's a good thing. I think this Barca team right now, and especially Xavi there, they all need a test. They all need to see what they're capable of. And we need to see what they can actually do in a big game, in a big match. And this is it. And I think what we'll see at the end of Sunday's game is if Barca have taken a step forward, if we are able to be more positive about this team, or if we haven't. One way or another, against Real Madrid in the Super Cup final, it will tell us everything we need to know about this team. Because of course, when you are looking at Real Madrid's path to the final here, they were successful against their city rivals Atletico Madrid. 5-3 there. That had to be decided in extra time, because in that game they did trail by 2-0. They also trailed by 3-2, but in typical Real Madrid fashion, they find a way. They are never out of a game, and we had full experience of that during the League Classico, of course, earlier on in this season, and this was the lineup that Ancelotti deployed in the Super Cup semi-final. And it's a shape that we've seen from Real Madrid right the way through the season so far, with Rodrigo and Vinicius there as the forwards, very central, but of course they got the option to drift. They've got lots of pace in behind, of course, and with Jude Bellingham just in behind them, a big threat again, as we saw in the last Classico. Now, Toni Kroos started on the bench in this one. Will he start on Sunday? Real Madrid have real options in that midfield. Valverde, Tchouaméni, Luka Modric, they have quality right across the board, but even they, of late, there have been times where they've conceded goals. And I think that would be the key for me, guys. Coming into this game here on Sunday against a team like Real Madrid, I'm more than happy to say they're a quality team. They have real ability. As we just said, they are a threat to Barça, and we're all well aware of that. That's just being honest. That's just being fair here. They're a very good team, and we know it. But what I would also say is, that doesn't mean we have to be scared of them. That doesn't mean here that the players have to come into this game and think, oh no, we're playing Real Madrid. We're not being in brilliant form. We're not doing all that well right now. We can't win. We can't really compete with Real. That's nonsense. We have to come into this game understanding and believing that we can win. Because we can. In any given game against Real Madrid, Barça have the quality, they have the ability to win the game. And we have to believe that we can, just like we did last year. Because do not forget 1 year ago in the Super Cup final, yes, it was a different team, yes, it was a different spirit about us, but we are capable of replicating that result. We can beat Real, but we must be better. We must hit new heights to what we've seen in recent times. And how does Xavi go about producing that? Because, okay, when you're looking there at the team that started the game against Osasuna there, that 11, how many changes will we see? How many changes should we see from the team there that started in the semi-final? Like I say, put in a very good performance, especially in the second half. But notice there were changes in that second half. So let's talk about what we need to see in this game. Because in my opinion there, along the back line, let's keep things the same. Let's finally find here some consistency in our back line. That means Koundé at right back, whether he likes it or not, Araujo, Christensen at centre back, and then Balde at left back. Now, of course, Cancelo, he's desperately trying to be ready. Xavi may feel as though if he is, could he put him in there? I think if you absolutely had to, it would have to be at left back, because I don't really want to destroy that organisation of Koundé, of Araujo, of Christensen. They need to be set out in that way. We've got to run it back. We've got to go back to basics. Let's start with that back line. Keep it tight. Do not concede goals. If you do that, you are in with a chance. Then there's the midfield, because Frenkie de Jong was brilliant yet again in that semi-final. Since coming back from injury, he has made an impact in this team. We knew that he would do. He had the Man of the Match award against Osasuna, and don't forget as well, İlkay Gündoğan, scorer in the previous Classico, and he provided a brilliant assist yesterday to Robert Lewandowski. So with those two already, you've got real quality. They can match up against anyone, and can you add to that now Pedri? Will he be ready to start in this game? We don't want to throw him in there, we don't want to rush him back, but the 30-minute performance that he came on and produced against Osasuna, it was an absolute joy to watch. Honestly, guys, seeing Pedri come on and play like that there with the close control, he made everything look effortless there. The way that he was just manoeuvring his way around players, it was absolute artistry. He has to be there, and if he is, and if he can play like that alongside Gündoğan, alongside Frenkie, like I say, that midfield, it should be able to take on absolutely anyone. But then it's all about the front line, because as much as if the defence does their job, if we're able to be solid, if we're able to be organised as a team, we can keep ourselves in the game. We can keep ourselves in with the chance of winning this. But it's the forwards that they will decide if we actually go and do it. They can put the game beyond any doubt. And let's start on the right-hand side, because Rafinha went off there with a problem in the first half against Osasuna. Lamine Yamal came on, and he was excellent as well. He made a real impact on this game, and I want to see him starting in this one. You know, Rafinha, he's not going to be available anyway. Yamal, for me, he's ready for the Classico. It's a big game for him. Of course it is there to be playing in a game like this from the start, but he can do it. He is ready and has the ability to make an impact. And then there's the left-hand side, because for me, João Felix has to be there. He has to start this game with the way that he came on, what he showed Xavi. Surely that's what he was looking for. Surely he was looking for João Felix to say, okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to prove to you that I should be there. And he came on and he did it. And you've got to reward him now for that. You can't suck the life out of him. You can't dampen his spirits now. You have to reward scored that kind of quality, and now you want to see it again, because it's no good for João Felix here just to put in a good cameo when he needs it. When he's looking for something, we need that consistency. We want to see him put together here a run of games, and what bigger game than against Real Madrid to show again what you can do. He likes performing against teams from Madrid. We saw that against Atleti. Now it's time for Real. And then, of course, down the middle, it is going to be Robert Lewandowski, who continues very much so to divide opinion in this team. Of course, he scored against Osasuna. I would say personally that did paper over the cracks. It was not a good display from him by any means. But this is the thing right now. You've got Yamal on the right. You've got Felix on the left. If Lewandowski puts in a disaster class, obviously it's not ideal, but if he can just score, then okay. For this game right here, you can do whatever you want, but as long as you can manage to put that ball in the back of the net, that's what I'm looking at from him right now. Those are the standards that I have. I'm not expecting miracles from Lewandowski, but if you get chances coming your way, if there's an opportunity there, put it away. And then that is all that we are asking for right now. And maybe that's all that we'll need in this game. So what do you think there, guys, about that lineup right there? Lining up along the back line with back in midfield, Frenkie, Gundogan, Pedri, and then up front, Yamal and Felix alongside Lewandowski. Is that a team that can win? Is that a team there that can go head-to-head with Real Madrid and come out on top? Please do let me know, guys, all of your predictions, all of your feelings in the comments down below. I had to bring you this preview here one day earlier, of course, than usual. I'm not going to be available on Saturday. I wasn't able to plan ahead and know for sure that this game was coming, but here it is right now. And we will go into Sunday hoping for something, praying for something in a big game from Barça. I will catch you after it with all of the reaction and all, hopefully, of the joy. I mean, let's wait and see. But thank you indeed, guys, for all of your support here, for tuning in, and a big shout out as well to Manscaped. I will catch you soon. But until next time, as always, Visca, El Barça.